23rd, 2023. I'm back over here at Kaiser Elementary. First time this academic year. I'm very excited. I'm subbing 5th grade today. So wonderful to be in this class again. I subbed for this teacher twice last year, and the sub notes were addressed to me saying thank you for taking care of my class again. My pleasure. And so this day is splendid. It's lunchtime now and it's conference week, so it's early out. So after lunch there's like 15 minutes or so, and then it's dismissal. So the day's excellent. The students are amazing. They're impeccable. They're silent and listening and engaging and eager to answer questions. So the reading, the grammar, the math was just flawless. As far as the group work goes, that's kind of where it gets a little bit talkative, but most of the time they're just talking about how to answer the questions. The tricks that they undoubtedly earned is kind of baffling them, and sometimes I keep overhearing them try to describe how I did the trick and try to figure it out. Some got close and some I'm like, well, keep trying. But this is a great set of students. Again, I subbed for this teacher before last year, and a lot of those students were like saying hi to me. Now they're in 6th grade. So I'm sure the rest of the day is going to go smoothly. Tomorrow I'm not going to be subbing. I'm actually going to be in Laguna Niguel Elementary, I believe, and I'm going to do 3 assemblies over there, juggling and autism awareness acceptance. A couple of the administrators are very excited to have me there. One of them saw me in person a few times when I did it at Ladera Ranch Elementary last month, and he appreciates the fact that I'm able to talk in various levels. Like I talk to like the 4th and 5th graders a different way than the kindergarteners, where I get straight to the point, and he just marveled at that. And he also kept on marveling about the message that I had to communicate about inclusion, disability inclusion, and describing what autism is like from a first-hand perspective. So that's going to be tomorrow. I'm very excited, and the principal at this school I've been communicating via email, and we are trying to set up something where I could do that here, and I also have a couple of other appointments so that I could do that all throughout NMUSD and beyond. Doing math was amazing. I was talking about division and decimals and rounding and all that fun stuff, and they were very engaged. I would not be surprised if any of them end up in enhanced mathematics. And since we finished in a timely manner, I showed some math shortcuts, and I taught how to do a couple of math shortcuts, and tons of the students were very eager to know, like, how do you quickly multiply two numbers between 100 and 109? And suppose it's not in the 100s, suppose it's like in the 300s. And talking about math, one of the students here is a student at Mathnasium where I tutor at. In fact, I was just at Mathnasium yesterday tutoring. So that should be fun. I am glad that I was here today, and I can't wait for the next time. And during a short break today, I went on Facebook, and one of my friends in Anaheim posted on my Facebook timeline saying that she saw me on the news. So a week ago today at 6:30 a.m. I was interviewed for ABC 7 Los Angeles, and I was talking about a sensory sensitive Halloween and offering my suggestions. So that aired twice today, I believe, and I just posted it on YouTube, so I'll leave a link in the description below or in the card above. And if you like, you could check it out. It's about 2.5 minutes. I'm thankful for the opportunity, and importantly, I hope that it encouraged a lot of people. October 26, 2023, and admittedly, I stayed up all night long doing the second draft of my literature review, and I got it done like at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. It's like 17 pages and then 3 pages of a bibliography. Like I had like 22 sources. Most of them are like peer-reviewed research, and it was grueling. And this is for my master's class at Vanguard University for a master's in education. So I just came over here for the afternoon from 3 to 4 to help tutor math, which I did. And I'm also going to be here very shortly because I'm right back here the next day, October 27th, 2023, subbing for my former mentor teacher. Just flipping through this TE, I feel like it's an old friend of mine. It's very hard to articulate how it feels to be inside this classroom again. This classroom where I did most of my 602.5 hours student teaching all last year, all throughout 2022. And so little changes, but mostly it's the same. As far as the classes go, there's 1 AVID class and 3 enhanced math classes, so I'm looking forward to that. There's a huge stack of Unit 2 test study guides and practice problems. So I texted the teacher yesterday after accepting this position, and she said that, well, I could go through it with them on the document cam if I want, so that'd be very fun. A year ago, last fall, I was teaching Unit 2, all about linear equations and inequalities in 1 and 2 variables, and systems of linear equations and linear inequalities, and graphing and all that fun stuff. I did my Cal TPA Cycle 2 with the linear inequalities lessons. And then after Unit 2 was Unit 4, all about functions. In fact, a year ago today, October 27th, 2022, I taught what I believe was my favorite lesson to teach, and I dedicate an entire chapter in my second book about it, talking about this day. It was about functions. I think it was like Unit 4, Lesson 2, if I remember correctly. But it was my most favorite lesson, so I dedicated an entire chapter. And speaking about my new book, just as an update, last week I approved the cover design, and I was told that I was going to get the first proof hopefully sometime this week. And after I approve that, then it would be published, so I'm very excited about that. So it's going to be like old times helping with the review. Well, sad to see this day gone. It was a magnificent day, especially doing the 3 periods of enhanced math. It was great to teach a lesson. Well, I didn't teach a lesson, I just went through the study guide. I did about maybe like 8 or 9 problems, and all about linear inequalities and the applications. So concluding this week in secondary education, in fact, the last like 4 weeks in a row, like all Fridays of October 2023, I was in secondary education, specifically in middle school, either subbing math or science, and then mostly primary education other than that. Tonight is actually the Fall Fest down the street at St. Andrew's Presbyterian Church. It's the 3rd time that I'm going to volunteer there as a juggler, and I think they said I have the stage this time, so that should be exciting to return over there. My assemblies at Laguna Niguel Elementary on Tuesday were amazing, and I have a video talking more about it. And so thank you for watching. Whatever you want to do in life, never give up, disability or not. Anybody can do whatever they set their heart and mind to do. And once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.